Good morning, my kings and queens. We are back once again with another video. So it is the day after show day, which just so happens to be a special day that is going to make a banging video for you. This is going to be my fat day. It is going to be a full day of cheat meals. So some you might not consider cheat meals, but to me, from prep, they feel like cheat meals because they're so damn good. They may be like pretty sort of healthy, good carbs, proteins and fats, not just like saturates and sugars and utter guff. But I wanted to include them just because I've been craving them so much and I enjoy them so much. So plan of action for today is to take you along with me. So we are going to, I've got lots of good stuff in mind. The calories are going to be racking up. And I am going to do my best, do my absolute best to try and total everything up for you. The macros might not be just on point and the calories and stuff, but I'm going to do as best I can, make it rough or as accurate as possible, just so you can get an idea of how outrageously I have been eating today. So that'll be good fun, so I'm going to take you along. So we are going to be starting off with my anabolic overnight oats. They are somewhere up in the 800 calorie range. But I'm not going to tell you what's in them because that's going to make for another video. We are starting a new series soon. So it is Cooking With Me. So it's going to be the Balkan Diaries. It's going to be a new little series where I'm giving you sort of really good meals and recipes that you can try when you're in your off season, or you can adjust the calories and the portion sizes and you can use them if you're sort of prepping or on a diet. But it's going to be good fun. We have got some anabolic overnight oats, so I will see you in a second. Okay folks, so meal number one, we have got my anabolic overnight oats, which is filled to the absolute brim. We have got so much good stuff in here. This is one of my all-time favourite breakfasts, and as you know from the Blondies, one of my absolute favourite sort of like recipes and flavours is white chocolate and raspberry, or just chocolate and raspberry in general, to be honest. So that's what we've done here. So it's like a chocolate and raspberry anabolic overnight oats. So I've already worked this out in terms of calories and macros because it is, well, I've sort of planned out for my Balkan calories. But as you can see from up here, this one is 878 calories, 109 grams of carbs, 21 grams of fat, and 57 grams of protein. So this is the ultimate Balkan breakfast. It is so damn nice, and you can literally sink it so quickly. It's a full sort of Systema cup and it is weighty, but my god, it is absolutely outstanding. It's so nice. So I'm gonna smash this and then I will probably be snacking throughout the day. I'll maybe take wee snippets and bits and pieces of that, but I will definitely be getting main meals in. I've got some good ideas later for what I'd like to have. So I will catch you very, very soon for our next meal. Alright guys, so we are now here with meal number 2, which is our second breakfast. So I couldn't decide between something savoury and something sweet, so I went with both. So on this side we've got a street food chicken, which is like a crispy chicken with seasoned fries and this unreal looking sauce. And then over here we've got what's called the Lost Bread. It is some vanilla French toast with honeycomb butter, honeycomb bits, popcorn and salted caramel sauce. I am absolutely buzzing. I cannot wait. So I am going to smash this and then I will see you at the next meal. I'm not sure what the calories are in it. I'm going to try and work out roughly, post it on the screen, do my best, but no promises, but let's get it done. Alright guys, so moving on to our next portion of our big cheat day. It's actually maybe not what some people would consider cheat, but by fuck, it is so goddamn nice. Chris, what have we got going?
We have got some burgers with cheese, spring onion mixed into them. We've got some maple chicken kebab sticks. We've got some Chinese chicken kebab sticks and a shitload of halloumi.
And sausages, beef and pork and apple, and it is going to be glorious. Going to smash all that. And we have got Chris's signature dessert for afterwards, which I am buzzing for. What is it? Give us a wee description.
We have got bananas, so you cut them down the middle with the dairy milk chocolate, wrap it up in tin foil, stick it into the barbecue and let the chocolate melt through the banana, and accompanied with a good bit of ice cream.
Sounds absolutely lit. So we are going to get this down. I think currently I'm going to maybe try my best to attempt the calories on it. I've been putting it through my fitness pals as the day goes on. Currently I think we're on about 6,200. Now I have been eating throughout the day. I've had 2 donuts, I've had a white hot chocolate, I've had some cereal, I also had a third donut because one of my clients brought me back Krispy Kremes from Edinburgh, because you can't get them here unless you drive 2 hours to Dublin, so that was an absolute gift. But I haven't put any of the cheese in yet, so that'll make it climb, and then we'll probably not be done eating for the evening, so we'll probably end up... Smoke caught me there. So we'll probably end up maybe up towards 8,000, maybe a wee bit more. But tell you what, I've just been having the best day, nice and chill. But I did get my meal prep done earlier on. I've got some really nice, like, sort of lean beef with rice. Gonna be making, like, sort of homemade, like, chili burritos for throughout the day. Also made some lovely lean Thai green curry, and that's another one of my meals. I've got some overnight oats, but I'm just gonna be doing that in a whole separate video. So that is gonna be a full day of eating. That's like on a reverse diet. So I'll be making a video on that. It's just upwards of maybe about 3,200 calories. So we're slowly going to let that climb rather than just going too mad all at once and putting the beef back on very quickly. We want to try and avoid that. But for now, we're going to enjoy this evening, this barbecue, a little bit of company, and I may check in with you later with more snacks and more food. Welcome back, folks. So I whatchamacallit, got a little bit caught up in the madness yesterday of my big cheat day. Maybe didn't vlog as much as what I'd like to, but see, to be honest, there was a whole load of food scattered throughout the day. I would have been on and off of the camera constantly. It would have been madness. But I did get my main meals in with you, just to give you some sort of idea of what I was eating. But I'm going to be doing a little bit of a recap and totaling it all up. It is quite scary. Without further ado, I'm going to be running through what we had. So, meal number 1, as you've seen, we had a big massive mug of my anabolic overnight oats, which I'm going to be doing the recipe for soon. They are absolutely to die for. They're so nice, taste and texture, and the macros in it are fantastic as well. But we also had a blondie with some ice cream, and we also had a lovely little coffee. All of which came to 1,673 calories. And moving on to meal number 2, you've seen we went for our second breakfast. So we went up to Output Espresso up on the Lisburn Road in Belfast. And it was, I highly recommend, it was really good. But anyway, so I got the lost bread, which was the French toast with like honeycomb butter, honeycomb pieces, there was like salted caramel sauce and popcorn and all on it. It was to die for. I also got I think it was called the street food peri peri chicken, and it came with like fries and peri peri mayo. Then on the way home, I says, screw it, we'll go to Tim Hortons. So I ended up getting I got 2 donuts as well. So I got 2 of the vanilla glazed jam donuts, and I also got a white hot chocolate. So all that ended up coming to roughly, what I think is about 3,387 calories. Moving on, I had a couple of sort of like snacks, and when I say snacks, it's quite big snacks. So throughout the day I had about 3 bowls of cereal. That was like a mix between like Crave and like Shreddies. I just love cereal. And I also had a Twix Duo, because Sophie always laughs at me for this. It's what I do when I get a Twix is I make myself a cup of tea. And when you get your Twix, now if you know, if you have tried this, you know it is the golden nectar. If you bite off both ends of the Twix, you can use it as a straw in your tea. So you put one end in the tea while the other end's in your mouth, suck the tea up through the Twix, and it melts the chocolate, the biscuit and the caramel. It turns it to mush, and it is absolutely insane. So I also had it's like, the Duo packet with the 2 in it. So I had that as well, and that came to about 811 calories. Then we moved on. We were up at my friend Chris's. He was having a little bit of a barbecue, just to finish off an epic weekend. And I had myself a cheeseburger. So that was just like a normal steak burger and some like cracked black pepper cheddar slice, just in a bun, with some brown sauce. I also had 2 steak sausages, had a pork sausage, I had a Chinese chicken skewer, I had about half a block of halloumi. Then for our dessert, as he was describing, we had our banana with the chocolate melted in it, with some ice cream. And all in all, that came to about 2,089 calories. And then I came home and I ate more ice cream with more of the dairy milk chocolate that was left over. And one of my clients was very, very kind to bring me back Krispy Kremes from his weekend in Edinburgh. So I also had one of those. And to finish off the evening, I sat and munched on some fruit pastels while me and Sophie were watching a film. So that all came to about 751 calories. The grand total, which is absolutely vile, comes to 8,711 calories. And macros, I just sort of roughly worked them out just so that you can see how crazy it actually is. But it was about 910 grams of carbs, of which sugars was about 474, 338 grams of fat, and only 254 grams of protein. Now, as I say, this was pretty roughly calculated, because it was quite hard to track things that I wasn't making myself, that sort of thing. But it was an absolutely epic day. It was an amazing weekend. But as I say, it is currently Monday and we are back on the ball. We've got all our meal prep done. We've had meal number 1, meal number 2's coming up soon. But yes, so that'll be for another video that's going to be a full day of reverse diet and eating. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Apologies again for not getting too much like content of me eating all the good stuff, but I was just trying to enjoy myself at the same time. But with this description, you're able to see the absolute colossal mess of calories that I consumed. But yes, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please drop me a subscription, give me a like. As always, send me some love, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.